Video on this jump starter a while back, and still to this day everyone is saying it can't actually jump start a car. It's too small to work over and over again, so I'm just gonna make a video showcasing that this does actually work. It's just a really cool product, but none of you believe me. Let's go prove it. Okay, so you can see this car isn't starting. Everything I try, not starting, right? Take our little box here, plug in the jumper cables. A blue light means you're ready to attach the jumper cables to the battery. Red goes to red, black goes to black. The high-pitched sound you're hearing means the car's ready to start. And you can see that the car now starts. Look at that.
Here's what you should do if you have a dead battery. Make sure both cars are turned off. Jump starting begins by connecting the red positive side to the dead battery. Make sure you get a secure connection onto the metal. Now set the negative black side somewhere not touching metal. Just find some plastic. Be very careful. Make sure the connections on the other end don't touch. Then connect the red positive to the other battery. Now the black negative gets attached to the other side. Make sure your connections are securely attached only to the metal of the terminals. Back at the disabled vehicle, the black ground is going to get attached to exposed metal away from the battery and the fuel ignition system. This will keep the car grounded. Have the other vehicle start their engine. After a few moments, you can try to start the other vehicle. Aces. Now you want to disconnect everything in reverse order. Back at the other vehicle, we're going to do the negative, then the positive, and remember, you gotta keep them separated. And last, the positive can come off on this side.
Everybody should carry jumper cables in their car, and all of you should know how to use them. Here's how I jump a dead battery. Jumper cables come with red and black ends, and your battery has red and black terminals. That's how you remember what goes where. Set one end of your jumper cables on the ground with the clamps not touching. Then connect your red to the dead battery first, and put your black on something non-metallic. Then go to your good battery and connect the red terminal, then the black terminal in that order. Then go back to the dead battery and connect the black terminal, and you're all hooked up. Once I have the cables connected, I start the good battery car, let it run for a couple of minutes. Then I start the bad battery car. I leave both cars running. Then I disconnect the cables in the reverse order that I attach.
2014 Jeep Cherokee Latitude. Here, customer complaint is lack of power and engine noise. They want to diag and find out what's going on. This thing's been sitting in my back lot for 2 weeks because I am booked. It being towed in and sitting out back for a while, I might as well grab the top down jump pack, go outside, because it may need jump started. So let's head out back and check it out. There she be, right next to the dumpster. Just a coincidence, I swear. And we need the jump pack. Boo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, see what we hear. She fired for a second. Now she don't sound good. This boost pack's holding up really well though. Let's see if you can tell me. See why the battery's dead. To me, I don't hear any engine noise. It's a crank no start. That sounds a little low on compression. Tell you what, this jump pack's been my go-to. And as you guys know, I have a lot of jump packs. Looks like I'll be pushing this thing inside. I'm gonna try again though. Almost. I do hear some sound. Okay, I got her running. She don't sound bad. Until you get back here. And for all that cranking we did, there ain't no check engine light. Let's say she's got a misfire and she stinks. Definitely misfiring. This dang video stabilization doesn't show it well. But I think this does. This thing's got 266,000 miles on it. I guess we diag a misfire.
I think you should get rid of your jumper cables and you should get a jump starter. Here's why. With a jump starter, this is the battery pack. You don't need a second car. That means you don't need to approach a stranger in a parking lot. You can't mess up with these clamps. This jump starter will not work if you reverse the clamps. This also works like a light. Look at that. Different types of light. You can have it blink, red, otherwise. You can charge your battery with this. There's a compass on it. And what? It's just barely bigger than the size of your cell phone. It's less than $100. Go check out the link in my bio if you want one. All fits into this super convenient carrying case. There's a pocket for the actual battery. There's a pocket for the clamps, and they also provide you with the USB cord in there. And then it all just closes right up like that, so you don't lose anything. Pop it right into your glove box, and you're good to go. They make fantastic gifts. So if you're somebody who likes to give things to people that are practical and usable, where they're going to think of you on that freezing cold winter night when they can't get their car started, this is the gift.
รถยนต์แบตหมดสตาร์ทไม่ติดใช้ตัวจัมป์สตาร์ทแบบพกพาตัวนี้ทำการพ่วงสตาร์ทได้นะครับสำหรับวิธีการใช้งานให้หนีบสายเข้าที่ขั้วแบตเตอรี่นะครับโดยทำการหนีบให้ตรงสีนะครับสีแดงกับสีแดงสีดำกับสีดำหรือสีแดงขั้วบวกสีดำขั้วลบและบริเวณนี้จะมีรูปรถยนต์อยู่ให้เปิดออกแล้วก็เสียบสายเข้าได้เลยนะครับเมื่อเสียบสายแน่นแล้วทำการกดปุ่มเปิดเครื่องนะครับจากนั้นปิดสวิตช์กุญแจไปที่ออนไฟมาแล้วนะครับเมื่อไฟดับลงสามารถสตาร์ทเครื่องยนต์ได้เลยเมื่อเครื่องยนต์ติดแล้วทำการดึงตัวจัมป์สตาร์ทออกจากสายนะครับจากนั้นปลดสายออกจากขั้วแบตเตอรี่เพียงเท่านี้ก็เป็นอันเสร็จแล้วนะครับง่ายๆครับสำหรับวิธีพ่วงแบตเตอรี่รถยนต์ด้วยตัวจัมป์สตาร์ทแบบพกพาตัวนี้นะครับและสำหรับการเสียบสายก็ไม่ต้องกังวลว่าจะเสียบผิดเพราะว่าถ้าใส่ผิดด้านสายก็จะไม่สามารถเสียบเข้าไปได้แต่ก็ไม่ต้องกังวลเรื่องไฟช็อตนะครับเพราะว่าขนาดความยาวของสายจะยาวไม่เท่ากันแล้วพบกันใหม่คลิปหน้าผมชวนากรสวัสดีครับ
I don't often buy anything that's any good, but this is brilliant. I've had hundreds of jump packs over the years. None of them have been any good. But this little Durite thing, I cannot stress to everyone just how good it is. I mean, this lorry hasn't been started for probably 3 years. It's got no batteries on it. I'm just going to clip this thing on here and I'll trip it to 24 volt. It does 12 and 24 volt, which is brilliant for me. It'll start tanks, lorries, tractors, obviously cars. I mean, I take the piss and start tanks nearly every day with it. Let's just see if it's going to start. Straight up. No problem at all. If you have any vehicles that you don't use a lot like me, or you start any sort of vehicles, go out and buy one. It's about 200 quid. Best 200 quid you'll ever spend. You can do anything with vehicles. Obviously I'm not being paid to say it's any good. If it was crap, I'd be telling you it's crap. But
Mi gente linda, si usted aún no ha comprado este aparato para cargar la batería de su carro cuando se le descargue, está perdiendo su tiempo porque esto está práctico y fácil de usar. Mire, no tiene que andar ese montón de cable. Mire, fácil. Así que si usted quiere ordenar la suya, aquí le voy a dejar el enlace porque estamos en tiempo de frío. No sabe cuándo se le va a quedar descargado ese carro. No creo que quiera estar aguantando frío ahí, esperando que alguien le venga a dar carga. Así que si usted quiere la suya, ahí le voy a dejar el enlace. Mire, es muy práctica de andar. Aquí trae su cajita, su maletita y es muy práctica. Ahí está el enlace, el cuadro naranja por si quiere ordenar la suya. Bendiciones.